La próxima persona que va a venir con nosotros va a estar hablando de lo que son los entrenamientos para nosotros, la comunidad, y es mi compañero Fitzroy de casa.
Thank you. Thank both of you for coming here and joining us tonight. Councilwoman Gibson, I'm going to bypass you. The question I had to ask you, you answered. It was regarding Intro 1447. So since we had your answer and your support, I'm going to be asking Councilmember Cabrera. Will you support the coalition's demand for more funding for programs to provide job training and education to local residents, and how will you do this? The second part is, will you support Intro 1447, the bill on worker safety and training, especially since we have so many people here, and if anything happens to them, they live with us, and their families are going to be grieving with us, and we want to make sure that they can go back home to their homes, their families, after the job ends that day. Do you support it, and how will you do that?
Thank you so much. Thank you for the question, and thank you for the opportunity to be able to give my thoughts regarding it. Look, construction is a very dangerous job. And it requires skills and it requires training, safety training. When you think about apprenticeship, you think about there's two arms to apprenticeship. And that is, again, training and safety, and also when it comes down to the skills that are required to be able to do the job. Often what ends up happening with some of the projects that we have here in the city, including right here in the Bronx, is that we have construction where people are not properly trained, and because they're not getting the training that they need, they have put themselves in a situation, in a very dangerous situation. My wife used to work in a nursing home. And I remember, this is some years ago, she called me hysterically because they hired non-union, and this man fell off the scaffold, the entire scalp come up. I know that sounds very dramatic, but I have to tell it like it is. She was traumatized. The young man was traumatized. It was a horrific experience. This happened before I became a council member. And that stuck in my mind as to the dangers that many of you who are here right now, you know what I'm talking about. You're there, you're in the projects. Some of you have seen people go through some horrific things. And normally what ends up happening is that the GC, after they go through this injury, they don't care, they wash their hands, especially when it comes to the immigrant population, and not even more with the problems that we're going to have on the federal level and the threats that they're going to experience, that if you say something, you're out of a job, or we're gonna call you in. And so we need all of the protections. And so you can count on me to be with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Councilmember Cabrera. I just wanted to do a little, Councilmember. Who's Bronx? Who's Bronx?